Imagine going to Oxford, becoming the first woman to ever study law there, passing the bar exam, and then returning to India only to be told, cool degree, but women aren't allowed legally to speak in court. Please step outside. Welcome back to the second episode of Hidden Figures. This is Cornelia Sarabji we are talking about, and she basically spent her entire life finding the ultimate legal loopholes to outsmart a room full of fragile male egos. So, the British and Indian legal systems literally banned her from practicing. But Cornelia noticed a massive blind spot. In 19th century, there was a whole population of wealthy, secluded women of high status, both Hindu and Muslims, called Pardanasins, who were forbidden by custom from ever seeing or speaking to men. These women lived in separate women's quarters of the house called Janana. Okay, and they were forbidden from ever being seen by men outside their immediate family. If they had to travel, they did so in completely covered carriages or palanquins. So, a Pardanasin woman could inherit massive wealth, land, or property from her family. However, because the entire legal system, lawyers, judges, clerks, was 100% male then, she couldn't legally meet or talk to her own lawyer even. Okay, and as they were completely isolated, male relatives, corrupt business managers, and the British government constantly scammed these women. They would make them sign legal documents they couldn't even read, stealing their property and money, knowing the women couldn't go to court to fight back. So Cornelia saw this scam going on, and she was like, almighty. She realized that since she was a woman, she was the only legal expert allowed to physically walk behind the curtains into the jananas. She became their voice, interviewing them face to face, gathering evidence, and fighting the male courts on their behalf. It took her 30 years, imagine 30 years of doing all the actual work before the law finally changed to let her officially practice. She literally invented the blueprint for corporate women in law. Who are we unlocking next? Let me know in the comments.